Why hello everyone and welcome back to the Nullius mod. This is Otaku Showboat, and today all I've really done between episodes here is more stuff, making pipes specifically, and a bit more fiberglass from the epoxy. I mean, as best I can. I know that I am going to be potentially limited by the glass fiber and the epoxy itself. I mean, frankly, eventually there will be a need for even more of all the things. I currently have 6 queued here, which if that was running fully, that would give me a lot of fiberglass boxes and fiberglass as fiberglass, but yeah, as it turns out, I do need a lot of fiberglass, and I am making an overabundance compared to what I need right now. It's just, I really need these pipes. I really need these pipes, and the faster I can get these pipes, the better. Even if it will take a while to fill up all these wonderfully huge buffers, I want all of these wonderfully huge buffers completely filled. Even this going at 4, that's not much every second. We can see I'm sitting at 62 right now of these underground pipes. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of concrete. We do have other ways of getting into concrete. One other way of getting into concrete right now, which incorporates calcium chloride solution to really increase that output for the amount of cement per cement that you put into this, but I'm not exactly keen on this unless I have both of these things here in the mall already. Do I have crushed limestone? I do have crushed limestone. And I should have hydrochloric, right? Do I have hydrochloric here? I have hydrochloric here. So I could make calcium chloride solution in order to do this recipe to get even more concrete. So that's an interesting option. I might do that between videos, but anyway. Last time, of course, we made the solvent and epoxy and fiberglass and got into these upgraded pipes. These upgraded pipes have now... They're now allowing us to build quite a few other things. Not quite everything that I need, but I think it's the last thing I needed to get into this beautiful, beautiful medium tank 3, which I will plonk a large assembler in order to build. I will need to do it with the epoxy. And then I could also make the large tanks, of course, on top of that as well. Large assembler. Please assemble. Give me medium tank. Give me large tank. Give me yield. I do hope all of these have yield. Yes. They shall yield. They shall yield. Glorious, beautiful, wonderful yield. Okay, get these inserters plonked. Get that request going. Get that request going. Yeah, make sure we get, like, stacks at a time going for these 100, 250. How you doing? Oh, no more epoxy, huh? I guess we've used that stuff. Quite possibly. Yeah, I suppose we have in fact used epoxy. The train should be... Oh, wow. Huh. Alright. 2,000. The epoxy can absolutely keep up with that. In fact, I would say 3, if not 5. 5, go. That's what you'll get in the future. Get me enough epoxy here to last until you can make the trip back. That's what I'm tuning for at the moment. Anyway, acrylonitrile is on the agenda, so I can get into textiles next. Now that I do have these things. Ish. Here, have some pipe. And the tanks are on the way as well. Then I can have my glorious medium tanks. This also means that I can build something else. I can build the fluid wagon too. Yeah. Oh, I will need the small tank 2s. Excuse me. Small tank 2s. Again, are medium tank 3s that they're based off of, as well as small tanks. Make sure we are efficient about things. And then you can make the fluid wagon too. Glorious. Beautiful stuffs. Limit these a lot, please. Thank you for bringing me pipes. As I make all these pipes, glorious pipes, we must have gotten the epoxy brought in. We must have had that epoxy come in. Oh yes, it's glorious, and we immediately used it all. Hey, that's what I want to see. Just use all of the everything. Just use it all. Why is it taking so long for these bots to bring these tanks here? I don't know. Oh, I also don't intend on using these large tanks. These are the Angel's gas large tanks, which only have one input port on each side. 4 total input ports in the middle of the thing. I'm not as keen on that. I mean, I'm not keen on this either, for that matter, but, they're just really big, and the last thing I want is to put even more space, need even more space between tracks to use this with trains. Anyway, acrylonitrile. We made a plan last time, so we are going to execute upon this plan. Will I need acrylonitrile provided onto my network? Only if I plan on doing this for plastic and this for rubber. That completely replaces styrene on the rubber, doesn't it? That completely replaces styrene. And it needs solvent. You... BPA, butadiene... Butadiene... From here... Styrene... Okay... And acrylonitrile, so... Instead of making rubber out of styrene and butadiene, we add BPA and acrylonitrile and instead get a whole bunch of plastic. The problem is that I have a build already for that. And the other thing is, this is super easy to make. So, I think when I do eventually make dedicated builds for plastic and rubber using those upgraded recipes, I'll probably just make this on site. I don't see a reason not to, especially since in my mall I already have the ammonia here. I will need the propene. So again, I will need to copy some stuff. Not all those pipes, though. we go. Better-ish. Gonna take a while for the Constructo bots to get here. They are on their way here. And I know that because the my personal bots are not coming in order to get that. I will cut ahead until once this station is complete. Alright, our station has now been built. And during that, I also took that epoxy train and, yeah, I made it 10K. Just because it looks like it's using a ton. It's using a ton. The thing fits 50,000, so it's at a fifth of its total amount. It just keeps going back and forth, and I, like, immediately used everything the moment it emptied. It, like, emptied and it was gone completely. So I'm like, huh. That's a little weird. Might be using more than I thought. A lot more than I thought. Oh, hey, we have some large tanks. Oh, hey, we've got some Fluid Wagon 2s made. And some of these small tank 2s. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. I will take 2 of you, as well as replace my request for you. Where is my request for you? Here. To give me 10 at a time. Get rid of the previous level. Okay. I could use some more inventory space. This would be nice to have at some point in the very near future. But we'll live with it for now. I have built this. This is going to be M propene. Propene. You are going to bring me my glorious propene when possible. The train is in fact on its way to bring me glorious propene. So nice that these have up to 80 pressure and they have a very long reach on them. Alright. Well, I will need some electrolysis here. Why the heck does it need 6 just to get that much oxygen? Oh, because it's a lot of oxygen. I see. I see. I absolutely want to reduce the amount of propane that I use, so using yield modules here is required. Required. Well, I guess I'm doing this over here then. Doinky, doinky. Give me wells. Give me power. Power! On! There we go. Stuffing things, doing work. Give me that. There. Give me 6 of these. I really love the blue pipes, by the way. Blue pipes from Bob's are absolutely glorious. I love the blue. These are the plastic pipes from Bob's. By the way, if you didn't know, Bob's blue pipes are absolutely glorious and amazing. Construction bots are going to be building that for me, placing that for me. Do. There you go. Power, please. To everything. Get rid of all that compressed hydrogen through the power of voiding. Now, I am actually starting to run a little low on my grid space here. I haven't built this out further this way. I think I need to start going down with my grid here. Interesting. How did I attach that to begin with? Because this whole thing here was based on being within logistical range. I guess I'll do that. Make sure we're aligned. To make sure that's all powered. And again, here. Just to make sure that's all powered. And my Constructobots will come down and build that for me. Then I can just grab the thing. Not with that, please. I can just grab the thing and plonk. And plonk. Ta-da! The mall has expanded. Excellent. Excellent job. I need 2 of these. I now need 11 of you. 11, huh? Please tell me that there is a level 3 chemical plant that goes faster and has more module slots, and the modules are really, 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 really good. And the beacons are really, 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 really good. I will want / need that going forward. 1. There's 11 here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, why did you do that? Because this. But I'm gonna put these in first. Because I don't want automatic removal of... Oh, right. I don't need it to be like that. There we go. There we go. Ta-da! How much wastewater? Not much. Goodbye, wastewater. Hello, oxygen. I need to do the exact setup on the opposite side as well. Go on, build the things. Thank you. Thank you for building. Oxygen. There's the oxygen input. Power would be nice. Yes, it would. And then I need the propene and the ammonia brought in. Alright, propene. Hello. Welcome. Be free. And then ammonia. I brought my ammonia in, which means that I know that I'm using it. Oh, I'm using it over here and only to make nitric at the moment. So, I need to bring that in. Bring that over, I should say. Beautiful blue pipes. So, so, so beautiful. these wonderful blue pipes. Come on down. I hope I have a nice clear shot. I absolutely have a clear shot. Wow. It just works. It just works. It's glorious. And that is acrylonitrile. Ta-da! We have the stuff. Give me a tank. Give me your largest of tanks. Might wanna move that over slightly and put a doohickey on it. There you go. Glorious 200,000 unit tank. I hope you understand why I don't want to use this tank in the train station builds. I'm actually thinking that these... Oh wow, that's a really big stack size. That something like this might be better for the station, or not. Angel, because I know this is Angel's, this building. Why the hell would you do this? Like, I get that it's not easy to see that there would be a port on the other side, but, you know, I would like a port on the other side. I want a vertical alignment. Having a horizontal alignment is nice, but this is a right input and bottom output. This is a left input and bottom output. This is a left bottom input and side output. Oh, wait, no. Hold up, that's still a right input. And that's a 3-port? That would work. That would work for a train station. This specific rotation of, which way? Which rotation is this? West. Direction west. The west and... Oh, it does have a top. Oh, thank God it does have a top. I see it. It's right. It is there. You see that green? That little bit of green? That is a top. So this is a side pass-through plus top. This is a vertical pass-through and right. It's always 3. It's always 3. Okay. Now I know. See, I got confused because I thought that this was always 2. No, it's actually always 3. See, now its top input is on the right. I have learned. So that would be a great tank to use to reduce the spacing between stations whenever I need one of the tank stations. This only holds 20,000 units, though, which is a little bit smaller than the 30,000 I have on the existing tanks. And I can't forget that there needs to be specific pump spacing here as well. 2 spaces for the pumps. But it would overall reduce by a tile on this. I wouldn't need this tile. Now, would that make a difference? Yes, because I could get one whole train rail length reduction for every station in here in the spacing using the small tanks. That does mean that there's a lower buffer overall. Maybe there'll be a small tank 3 that holds a bit more stuff. We shall see. Or maybe I use the bigger tank as a buffer off to the side from the station. Maybe. what I do know is that now that I have acrylonitrile, I can make these things. I can do all of this at this point. In fact, I can just make this sodium sulfate. Like, that's just gonna get made. Over here, I have that. And I can do one of these things. We can input and output, request the stuff, a lot of the stuff apparently, and output into the box. Yay. Congrats, you're doing stuff. Might need a second one there. So that's sodium sulfate. What do I need the sodium sulfate for outside of this? It's used to make dedicated gypsum. And we're going to need that. I haven't even made soda ash. I wanna make that clear. Like, to this point, I've not needed soda ash at all. Like, it's going to be needed for the eutectic salt, so it's on its way. Again, the eutectic salt is only used in heat pipe 2s. Now, what do I need the heat pipe 2s for? Motor 3s, processor 2s, etc. Thermal tank 1s, heat exchanger 2s, geothermal plant 2s. These are going to be needed in like high quantities. I need the boxes of the heat pipes to make extractor 2s and medium furnace 3s. And so on and so forth. And it's going to be involved in the production of physics apparatus as we go along. I'm trying to process, is this a mole thing? And I believe that the answer to that is, of course, yes. This would be a mole thing in the end. Just FYI, I'm going to be entering into this quote-unquote lazy mode the closer we get to the end of the game, where I will not be building as many individual train stations anymore. That's more for the production of the raw resources and basic processing of the raw resources to fuel the quote-unquote real factory, which is the big bot-based factory with the massive train station in it. This is how I usually end up towards the end of playthroughs, but we're not at the end quite yet, just to be clear. Okay, the acrylonitrile is going to be... That's a lot of flotation cells, though. That's a lot of flotation cells. Hey, can we reduce that? Is there a boxed... Yes, there is a boxed version of this recipe. Now how many would I need to make 1/5 of that output? So that would be like 6 boxes, close to 6 boxes. It's still going to be 31, isn't it? Yes, it is. It's still going to be 31. Oh yeah, and I need the argon for that, the 5 argon. Maybe I say 1 extra, 1 produced, 1 produced for this moment in time, just to get a better building count here. By the way, why do you not have yield? Just yield the everything. Everything must have yield. That helps reduce things quite significantly. I guess we'll just do standard then. You. Oh, you need water. How much water? Not. Not. This would be good to have a mirrored flotation cell, which needs pipe 2s. Did I ever do the mirrored flotation cell? Please tell me I did the mirrored flotation cell. Here. Mirrored flotation cell 2. I didn't automate you. I didn't automate you. What is up with that? That is weird. Why did I not automate you? And why did I not build at all in any of this space here? I guess this is like continued expansion of the infrastructure part of the build. Generally, the infrastructure should be over here, but things keep getting messier and messier as we go along. Speaking of messier and messier, I need actual power provided over here. Please mirror that. Thanks. No yield. Sad. Sadness. The sadness is very, very real. Yes, bring me things. Please mirror. Mirror. Liz, thank you. Thank you for mirroring and giving me these mirrored things. Please limit to that many. Yes, please. Please deliver the mirrored stuff. It's only 20. I've already gotten all of them. All 20 made. Good. Good. Let's go. Let's build. Let's finish this and then wrap up the video. Because I'll have my acrylics, fibers, textiles, and carbon fiber at that point. And oh, things are glorious. I'll have a look, potentially between videos, what I can build with this stuff already. Oh yeah, I haven't even processed titanium ingots. Oh gosh, I haven't even done that processing. Like that inherent, like actual just processing the stuffs. Would you please delete all of the crud? Thank you kindly. This building is going to exist over here, I think. Yeah. Right there, and then the mirrored building. Right above it. 2, 4, 6. We'll have 8. Do you see now exactly why I did this? In this way? Yeah. I had intent. This was my intent. Ha. Wow, power. Hey. You know, it'd be great is if we had power. There we go. I just need a tiny bit of water. To the point where I'm pretty sure I can siphon here and be fine. Excellent. Make sure everything has its modules. Make sure everything has its power. And then I need to actually output these solids into chests. Glorious. Come on, do the thing. Thank you. Glorious acrylic fiber has completed. Next, here we have textiles. I will, in fact, do 2 of these buildings in prep for future scaling prep. Grab the stuff. Please have bigger buffers. Thank you kindly for that. Give me glorious textiles. Beautiful. And then, last up, 5 of these buildings eating up argon. This is another way of doing things, where I will have this sort of arrangement. This is all going to be vented. Vent. Vent. And then argon. I will need an amount of argon. Just an amount. Which will need residual gas, which will need air. Now, because I need this only, why did you want to make so much? Wait. Why did you... Huh? What the hell are you oh, water. Ahem. Water. Yeah. That's a thing. So, a chem plant in a distillery into a distillery. That's all I need. Just distillery to distillery. We'll do the one making the argon. Plonk it here. Have a vent, 2 vents, really. Well, have 1 vent and 1 destruction of water. Not going to bother with the yield. It's far better to have the efficiency on these. And you are this recipe. Pass that on. Destroy those gases. And air vent. Air filter, excuse me. Filters? I never remember my filter position in the inventory. And power! Go! And requests, of course, and providers, of course. Requester chest. Oh, you are... Blah. Ugh. That'll have to work. Requester. Input. Input, output. Yeah, that will in fact actually work. Just, you know, stuff, things. It will be fine. It will reach in for that acrylic. Ta-da! That has been acrylonitrile into acrylic fiber, textiles, and carbon fiber. Glorious, beautiful carbon fiber. With that, I would like to thank you all for watching. This has been Otaku Showboat. If you have enjoyed today's video, please be sure to do all of the social and engagement stuff down below. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you have not yet subscribed, and hit the notification bell. Consider becoming a member of the channel by hitting that great big blue join button and supporting on Patreon at patreon.com/otakushowboat if you're so inclined and able. I will be back when I am back, and I will see you all on the next one.